Okay, so this is a demo of the Glossa app. This is an app I've been working on for quite some time, and I just wanted to record this video to show off some of the core features of the app. Because Glossa, what it is it's a language learning app for English speakers who want to learn Spanish. So it has an AI chatbot, flashcard decks, and a web scraper for genius song lyrics. And it combines all of that in one place to help learn Spanish as efficiently as possible. So first things first, here's the login screen. There's also a sign up screen. So if we go back to the login screen, you can log in with any password you want. If you get the password wrong, you can also reset the password clicking here, and then I would manually reset it for you because I don't have an email service set up at the moment, but that's the login page. So let's log in. Ignore that. So here's some flashcard decks. So you start with these three right here: verb conjugations, basic nouns, introductions, or greetings. So if I click here, you can see some nouns that you can study. If you want to study, you can not only view them, you can also click the quiz button here. And I have some CSS animations, so you can flip the cards around. And it uses spaced repetition, so if you don't know a card, you can click this button here, and it'll put it in the middle of the deck. And if you do know a card, it'll put it at the end of the deck. So that way you review the cards you don't know first, or more often than the cards you do. So that's what spaced repetition is. Another thing you can do, you can also rename decks. So let me just rename this Greetings. There we go. Click here. These are greetings, right? So, and then if I pull up my Mongo cluster, this is Compass. So this is my backend representation. This is my database where I'm storing all these decks. And if you come here, I think it's this one, introductions, that's what it was called. If I refresh, you should be able to see that it's now greetings, right? Here are the flashcards that are in it as well. So that's how I'm representing everything in my database. But I have a user collection that stores all this information in. Also hashing the password here. And yeah, so I have a collection for users, songs, and conversations. So I'll show what the other two are in a minute. So this is Sophia. So when coming up with the name for the app, I chose Glossa because I really like ancient Greece. And Glossa in ancient Greek means tongue, or a language. And Sophia in ancient Greece or ancient Greek means wisdom. So it's like you're learning how to speak in tongues and you're obtaining wisdom at the same time, or through speaking to wisdom, right? That's kind of the idea I was going for. But anyways, so you can talk to Sophia here. And yeah, this is what it responds with. So this is using the Llama 3 model through AWS Bedrock, and you can see the conversation so far. And what's really cool about it is you can highlight something here, anything. Let's say this phrase right here. If I highlight that, I get an instant translation. So this means a bowl of soup, please. So that's a pretty useful phrase. I can add that to my phrases deck. And if I come here, click view, there it is, bowl of soup, please. Seems like I already added that a while back. I'll just delete that. So yeah, so these are different phrases that you can get, and you can highlight the text. And I really like that because one of the things I want to accomplish with this app was flow. I wanted to make it really easy to create flashcards and to make them really fast and really efficiently. So that way you can obtain fluency as quickly as possible through immersion. So yeah, let's ask Sophia a question. What does she say here? What's the question? Actually, do you want to order something in Spanish? Yes. Sí. Ordinar. How do you order pizza? Spin. All right. There's the response. Pizza. En español para ordenar una pizza. Puedes decir, you can say, quiero un pizza con queso y pepperoni, por favor. O también. There you go. So I can highlight that. I'd like to order a pizza with cheese and pepperoni, or can I have a pizza with mozzarella and tomato, please? So I can add that to my deck. So yeah, so that's working. So yeah, I like that it expands too, and I have JavaScript animations for that, so that it expands, and so I can close the app like I can close the window like this too. So yeah, and I did all this in Angular and TypeScript. So I'll include more of that information next week in an article where I go through the technical breakdown of how I built the app, and how it all works. This is just the features for now. So here is the library. These are different songs that you can add. Let's say you really like Shakira or you really like Bad Bunny. You can add their songs here by just copying and pasting a URL, and it will display it here for you with the image. And then if you click on this right here, you can see the lyrics, toggle the translation so you can see them in English, right? Or if you want, you can just highlight, let's say, not even a whole verse, maybe half a verse, maybe just a phrase. Con la gana, desire, you can add that here, right? Another thing you can do is if I come here, I can add a deck. Let's name this after a song. We're going to call it Monaco. Right? So there it is. It has no flashcards. So let's add some flashcards. If I come here, I can click this button and convert every single lyric in this song to flashcards. So come back. I come here. There are the lyrics. A lot of them are just so I can delete those. But you get the idea. So all the lyrics in the song are here. So now you can study them if you want in your flashcard deck. Or you can just delete it. Why not? So yeah, now if I come back here, let's add a song. Let me find a song real quick. Maybe a song by Karol G. 1 second. Un minuto. There we are. Paste it here, and you see a little loading screen or loading symbol. There it is. There's the song. So yeah, that's the gist of the app. There's also dark mode. Of course, you have to have dark mode, so that's what it looks like in dark mode. But yeah, so I guess that about sums up the demo. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And also, if you want to try out the demo yourself, just message me privately and I'll send the link to you, because I do have this hosted, or excuse me, I did deploy the app, and so you can actually find it on Google. However, I don't want to give out the URL to everyone, just because this app uses a lot of API calls, a lot of calls to Bedrock, and what have you, to Google Translate. So it can get pretty expensive if a lot of people are using it. And I don't want anyone to use the app for nefarious purposes either. So that's why I don't want to release it publicly to everyone. So I will give the URL to those who want to try it out, in case you're curious, in case you want to test out the features yourself. I'd also appreciate feedback if you have any thoughts about how I can make the app better. And also, if you want to chat, that'd be even better. Like if you want to sit down for an interview, or rather interview me, if you have any job offers, that'd be fantastic. Because that was the main reason I made this app. It's because I was struggling to find a job, and hopefully this showcases what I'm capable of, and hopefully this can help me get a software engineering position. But otherwise, well, I guess one last thing. I do plan to, and I mentioned this earlier, I do plan to release an article later this week, probably next week, detailing all of the technical stuff about how I designed the app, how I came up with it, some of the design decisions I made, some of the bugs I encountered along the way, along with a diagram of the architecture, the deployment architecture, and also the tech stack. But that'll come next week, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope